Hi there, I'm Wild Humphrey, the Fact Master. I'll tell you all the things you never knew you didn't know, and probably a few that you already do. And I'm back with a fact for today, the 23rd of May. Now I'm going to go back to 1909 when a boy was born on the 24th of March that year. His name was Clyde Barrow. Then the following year, October the 1st, Bonnie Parker was born. And for 20 years, these two never laid eyes on each other. Then one fine day in January 1930, fate brought them together. And it was the day that Bonnie met her Clyde. And from then on, never left his side. Much to the despair of her parents, but she didn't care. She had met the man of her dreams, and between them for over 4 years they terrorized parts of America. They became FBI's most wanted for murder, robbery, you name it, they did it. And God help anyone who got in their way. The police couldn't catch them. They always seem to get tipped off, see them coming and start running. Also, the car that Bonnie and Clyde had was faster than anything that the police had at the time, you believe. So when they saw them come, he just put his foot down, gone. So what they do, the FBI, they needed a plan. They said, right, we're going to have to work something out. We're going to have to set a trap. So they got a tip off one day as to where Bonnie and Clyde would be and which way they'd be heading. So they set up a road trap which would force Bonnie and Clyde to slow down, and they knew that when they did, they'd be out with the guns. Sure enough, Bonnie and Clyde came along the road this very day, 23rd of May 1934. Saw something ahead, slowed down, out jumped the lawmen, all guns a blazing. Well, Bonnie and Clyde's car was riddled with bullets. And by the time the police finally stopped firing, there were no bullets left. They opened the car doors, dragged the bodies out. And Bonnie and Clyde both had over 50 bullets inside them. They were definitely dead. Anyway, they took the bodies away and they noticed Bonnie was wearing a wedding ring. But it didn't belong to Clyde. She wasn't married to him. Bonnie had been married a few years before she met Clyde. But she left her husband, never went back, and never got divorced. And her parents, who'd been so desperate for her to be separated from this murderer, got one last wish. They made sure that after they died, Bonnie was not buried next to Clyde. And that is a fact. And since then, there's been stories galore about these two. Song, book and film. Don't have to look far to find something about Bonnie and Clyde. But it was the 23rd of May 1934 was the day Bonnie and Clyde finally died. That is a fact. I'm Wild Humphrey. Thanks very much for watching. Share this if you can. I'll be back soon. Cheers.